Greetings, beautiful friends. Happy Monday to you. I trust you had a lovely, restful, nurturing weekend and are ready to step into this new week. This is us with our usual Monday check-in and our Mastering Your Mindset session. So before we start drawing cards, I use 4 different decks of cards for these sessions. I like to just feel into and riff a wee bit about the phases of the moon. So we're still kind of calibrating to that first quarter phase of the moon that we had last week. And now the phase that we'll be stepping into, and it doesn't come until Friday. So this is a really beautiful time to really start just noticing and acknowledging what bubbles up to the surface for you. What pieces of guidance are landing for you, because this moon phase is a super full moon on Friday. It's coming in, and this is the 4th super full moon. I believe it's also the last one for 2024. Super full moons is because of how close they are to the earth. That's what makes them super, and so it kind of amplifies the effect of that full moon. Full moons are also about the resolution or the harvest or the coming to the realization of the goals or the attributes or the aspects or the projects or intentions that we've been working on. And so it's time to start reflecting on what did you put in motion about 6 months ago. Roughly 6 months ago. Here's the piece that's really important about this full moon. Super full moon in the sign of Taurus. So one of the vibes of this full moon, and I really encourage you to watch out for this because this is really important. This is about finding peace, ease, calmness within you. So if you find yourself getting discombobulated, triggered, upset, comparing yourself, it's time to come into you. This is why I'm saying this is so important is because the thing that comes to mind is be the change that you wish to see. If you wish to see harmony, peace, unity, people collaborating and getting on with one another and accessing their inner light and following their inner guidance, it must start with you. This feels like a pivotal nudge for all of us. So watch if you start getting engaged in shoulds or looking at something and saying that's not right, that's not good, it should be something different. See if you can actually put your hand on your heart and come home to you. That's what I feel like this is. And because it's amplified, watch for the triggers and the signs and the pieces, or maybe even the whispers that have been trying to get your attention from within you. If anything I say on these sessions, confuse you, or you need a wee bit more support or guidance, just put it in the comments below or message me directly. If you've watched these sessions before, you may realize that my intention, my life's work here is to help you recognize that the answers and the guidance is already there for you. But sometimes we need to create systems or practices or shift our mindset in order to acknowledge it, to see that, to recognize it. Okay, I trust that makes sense. Take a nice deep breath. I kind of just landed straight into all of that. Let me know how that lands for you. But now we're going to start with the decks of cards. The first deck I use is my letting go guidance system. Because every time we take a wee moment and contemplate and look at our intentions and the balance of the being and the doing and the nurturing ourselves and filling our own cup, there's always going to be things that kind of go, okay, I need to let go of that. It's not serving the most auspicious, aligned version of me. So let's just see, what are we going to focus on letting go of in order to really feel into that inner peace, inner calm, that resolution to be home with you. Home with you, consciously making that choice. So let's see what card comes up for us today. And interestingly, what's come up, and actually this is an important one, it's pain and sadness. Where does pain and sadness come up and maybe take you out of that sense of peacefully being at home, peacefully being in the alignment with you creating what it is you wish to create? So pain and sadness will come up. It always does. But what this piece is that move through it. All emotions are actually asking for us to feel them. They're asking for us to respect them, but not get too stuck with them, getting sticky, right? So pain and sadness is part of the human experience, but we navigate and we flow and we acknowledge and we appreciate and we have gratitude and we come back to our own truth. That's the whole part. And so are there pieces that keep coming back up that maybe the pain and sadness is just a part of your experience? And it's never to deny those feelings either. That's not what the letting go is. It's about being willing to see, are you allowing yourself to keep flowing? And like I said, if you need some more guidance or tips or support on any of that, message me. I have many tools and processes that might help you if you need to have a wee bit more support on that one. Okay, taking a nice deep breath again. Now we're going to see one tarot card. I like using tarot cards in these sessions because to me the tarot always provides us with kind of structure and some guidance in that nature. And interesting, here I'm saying structure, the card that's come up for us is the Seven of Wands. This makes me think of, you may have heard me say this before. The answers you're looking for are looking for you. And the Seven of Wands is about recognizing that you're always in the right place at the right time. If it feels like there's too many, what about this and what about this and take this one and do this one, because that's the symbology of that. Sometimes it feels like they're all coming in at once. And the symbology of that card, though, is if you think about it, the door is open. And so maybe this person in that card needs to just turn around and recognize the answers are here and I can't make a wrong decision. So therefore, choose and follow it. Of course, the other part around choosing too, I was saying this to somebody the other day. When you make a choice and you follow that path or follow that decision or follow that project, whatever it is, and you suddenly go, oh gosh, that's not what I thought it was. You can choose again. You can say, this is not working out, it's not resonating anymore, and let it go and shift into the new one. But sitting and feeling like you have to have it all right, it all has to align and be perfect, that's going to stop you finding that flow, finding that rhythm. So that it's by taking action on that which sparks you up, that lights you up, that makes you say, yeah, let's go this way. Doesn't mean you have to go this way always, if that makes sense. Okay, taking another deep breath, I'm going to pull 3 of the cards from the Intuitive Oracle Whispers. Intuitive Whispers Oracle. I like these cards. I've been using them for the last few weeks. These kind of really help because this is in alignment with what I was saying to you about the answers you're looking for are always looking for you. But sometimes we just need a little nudge or a little piece of guidance or a little tweak to see if we can hear it better. And when I say hear it, it can be just an inner knowing, a felt sense, an inspiration. Things of that nature is signs that your intuition is guiding you. So the first one, I love this one. I think it came up for us a few weeks ago. Explore fullness. What does fullness mean to you? explore that which lights you up, and trust more of it's coming. And this one's a really important one. Slow down. You know, if you walk forward with that idea that the answers you're looking for, or the guidance you're looking for, or the direction or the assistance that you're looking for is looking for you, sometimes we need to slow down enough to recognize there's the answer. There's the felt sense of that yes for me. So, because we don't want to always be doing and doing and doing and doing. We need to find our own rhythm and our own balance of being and doing. And it's by having that calibrated will allow us to come into that question. I've shared this question with you before. How do I feel about myself here? So how do I feel about myself here, thinking these thoughts, using these words, going this direction, choosing to go that direction? How do I feel about myself here? Now that will actually start to help inform you of your best choices, your best way forward. And then, and this is a powerful one too, the last one on these ones is let go of control. Isn't that perfect? Let go of control. That's what, and that's what we can get into if we don't slow down and we're always doing and doing and doing and doing. We're trying to say we're in control and I have to do it this way and I should be doing that. When we let go of control, so we can make intentions and goals and set out on a journey, but then surrender to what is. Let go of control. That reminds me of that saying, you may have heard this before, we make plans and God laughs. So we can make plans, but what if something more auspicious, more amazing, more out there is possible for you? So therefore, when we feel like we have to be in control, that can sometimes put blinkers or limit what's possible for us. So let go. It's all about co-creation, collaboration with the universe. And it is a loving universe. It's such an important piece around all this too. We do live in a loving universe. Breathe that in. And now we're going to wrap up today's session. But before we do, I'm going to pull us one of my not letting go. This is liberate your inner truth. Letting go so you can liberate your inner truth. Let's see what comes up to set us off into this beautiful week ahead. Beautiful. This is a nice one. It's I am gracious. You are gracious. Let me read this out to you. I am surrounded by love. I love myself for who I am. I notice all of the loving people in my life and feel grateful. I am returning that love with a gracious heart. I really love that message because it feels very, very much in alignment with what I said to you about the super full moon in the sign of Taurus. When we want to see and recognize that beautiful, gracious, loving energy all around us, we need it here first. I encourage you to breathe that in, and I wish you a superb week ahead. Much love to you. I'll be back again with you next week.